What did y'all think about Jermaine Dupri and everybody else tweeting during the stream that Drake missed out?
I would have.
Yeah.
Drake had business to handle. He was in Toronto standing on business.
One day y'all niggas out there is gonna give me a legit definition for staying on business. Boy, it changes.
He was literally standing like the whole game. It seemed like,
It was the corniest shit I've ever seen. Let me say this first. Drake's not wrong for feeling away, right? If I think we're cool, and then the next thing I know, you crip walking in the video that calls me a pedophile, I have a right to feel away about
1000%.
about
Absolutely.
that.
For sure.
However, at the point that I'm going to do something about it, I gotta actually do something about it. I can't just show up to the game
and mean mug you the whole time.
Except it's not a mean mug. Look,
That's him doing something about it. In his view,
What the
that's his
fuck
view.
is he doing?
His mean mugging.
Then he walked past pussy ass nigga.
oh, that was the worst
Really?
part.
Really?
Because you would think from the because first of all the Drake bots put it out first as if like he said that shit to homie like in front of him like yo fuck out of here pussy. That's what I thought he did. It was like dude was all the way at half court by the time he said that shit.
Dude was at a concession stand by then.
Yeah, like that's to me that just made the shit look worse. And you already look like you overthinking this. You already look like you feel away about this too much. You already look over emotional about this. And going to the game trying to be fucking bird from Butter Rim like don't.
Yo,
I'm not mad at Drake feeling the way.
I'm
about
not mad
this.
at Drake feeling
and
the way
they
neither. And I don't
resurfaced
think
the
he's
clip.
being over emotional.
They resurfaced the clip where
find
DeMar DeRozan was on Club Shay Shay, and he's explaining how Drake was there for him when nobody else was. Drake held him down. That's my man. That's always going to be my man. So with all of that going on, if you step on the other side, especially with what they were calling him, and you take part in that, you in the video, and you doing a little bit extra.
Yeah.
Like Russell Westbrook, LeBron, they were at the pop-out show.
Yeah.
They wasn't in the Not Like Us video.
You went to Drake after you were traded. What did you guys talk about?
Man, we just really sat there and but besides basketball, everything, just the reassurance of like, that was my partner. That was a friend. That was a friend of mine that was like, man, get away from everything. I know it's crazy. I couldn't even turn on TV that day. Phone was going crazy. I just went over there and we sat and talked for hours. Ate, sat and talked, and I think more than anything, just him being there for me as a friend,
Right.
first and foremost, and no matter what, when it come to him, he'll forever have a friend in me and loyalty out of me because, he cared.
Yeah, he was there for you when-
he was there for me when everything was just going crazy,
Right.
and kind of just got me settled in a sense of like, you're gonna get past it, don't even worry.
so what had happened?
Right.
So if I have that relationship with somebody and you popping out over here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a problem with you, and I'm gonna forever have a problem with you.
And he's 1,000% accurate.
And I'm gonna climb up to the rafters and pull down your little banner.
That's the shit I ain't like, man.
Nigga, I'm the mayor. Your
But that's what he said.
Your shit is never gonna get in the rafters.
Yeah, that's what he's
I
saying.
promise you it will though.
That's like some over my dead body type shit.
It
Like,
will be
nigga,
over his dead body.
Hey, listen, you know the power I got
Yo,
out
dog.
here. Y'all ain't doing that.
We
They wouldn't
sports
do it.
fans, right? I remember when DeMar DeRozan got traded. He was fucked up. He said, yo, they betrayed me. He went publicly like, yo, y'all told me that. Y'all wasn't trading me. He felt betrayed, all that other shit. And he was kind of distraught. So if that's true, if that's true,
It is
and
true.
now I know. I'm just going to put
So we ain't got to if it's true.
Yo, so now you come to me, you fucked up, and I'm your real friend. Like we don't know. These niggas could have had mad social interactions where off camera, off the court. This is my man. Nigga, I'm in Toronto. This nigga's the mayor of Toronto, basically. I'm one of them niggas in Toronto. This is my man. So, dog,
That's where
we
I want to push back a little bit.
We front.
And maybe I'll just do it for
Corey,
God's
you
sake.
have not one empathetic bone in your body, my nigga. You have not an emotional
Corey
bone
man,
in
like,
your
fuck
body.
that
He's a
guy.
fucking serial killer. Holy shit.
Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to try to do this back and forth.
Sure.
I'm not saying I feel like this. Don't attack me.
No, I'm not.
Yes, all of that's true. Yes, I do believe that Drake and DeMar DeRozan had some form of a real relationship,
Gotcha.
like a real
friendship. Yeah, not an
You
industry
saying
one.
no.
Gotcha.
You saying man's cool. What happens when my man's times 3 pulls up though? Like you
Understandable.
let me talk. You sent Ice to Burlington Coat Factory when Danny pulled it.
I did not. That's not true. That's not true.
I don't think.
That's
let me
not.
talk. Let me
That's
get my
not
joke.
a fact.
Let me finish my
nigga.
joke.
That's the joke.
But let me joke.
But we not joking. We being serious.
I'm joking even when I'm serious.
I know,
But let me get my
okay.
shit off. Ice is still your man, but he had to take that walk to the store and
Get you some jeans.
Fuck y'all talking about?
That's not what happened. But
Nigga walk
But
to the car.
my premise is, all right, that's your man, but you from Compton, you go on songs with this dude, you in videos with that's my maybe that's my man.
I understand.
What'd you say to that? Still stay neutral, right?
Stay out of
I'm gonna
it.
stay neutral.
You don't gotta stay neutral.
I'm gonna stay neutral. He asking what my opinion
Got it.
is.
That's it. I don't
My
have a
opinion
follow-up
is-
question.
Look, it's niggas that if one of my friends wanted to beef with Ice, right? If I can't mediate it, like, yo, that's my man. Like, get the fuck out of here. Y'all not beefing. Y'all not arguing. At the very minimum, I'm gonna be neutral in that situation. I'm not gonna show support for one of the dudes.
I want to respond to that.
When the one dude that, like, if Kendrick had a song not attacking Drake, right? But they still beefing, and I'm in the song that's talking about some girls or some money. It's one thing. My nigga, you are in a song that is calling me a pedophile. In our culture, it's the worst thing you can be.
I think in every culture.
That's overblown.
Yeah.
I think that part is overblown.
You're bugging.
I think there's worse
nothing
things
that-
somebody could call you than a pedophile.
I'm listening.
Like what?
In our culture.
Maybe a snitch.
No.
No, that's snitch.
There's nothing worse.
It's probably not
No.
worse.
There's nothing worse.
Yeah, pedophiles for Kenny kind of.
That's,
It's pretty.
Yeah,
It's
but this
number
is,
one.
But stop. But this is where my pushback comes from. Not mine. I'm just arguing.
No, it's objective.
I think that Drake takes Not Like Us really, really serious as he should. And I think that's him and his people spreading that, hey, y'all niggas is dancing to some shit that's calling me a pedophile.
That's not him and his people, Joe.
Just hear me out. I think him and his team look at it like that. And while it could be true, I think a lot of West Coast people just took a West Coast pride in that song. I don't think some people take that song as serious as him.
I would agree.
So
I agree with all that.
So
I agree with everything you're
DeMar
saying.
DeRozan didn't know the extent of which Drake felt. And
It don't matter.
Maybe he didn't look at it like some big crossing of the line. Ice has always stayed neutral in my beefs.
I'm gonna give you all of that.
Let me talk. Ice has always stayed neutral in my beefs. When I beefed with his brother, he tweeted one morning, I think Art's got him. And maybe he did get me, I don't know.
did.
But he tweeted. I know he didn't. No, he didn't. But it don't matter. I just tweeted that. And they brothers, so maybe he's supposed to tweet that. But that's not neutral. I also don't think it's that serious enough to like, what am I beefing with my man about it?
That's-
Art's called me some nasty things.
Two things.
Totally.
It's different,
two
too.
things.
Totally different.
I know, I'm just shooting.
No, two things. If all of that stuff you saying is true, if you know now in hindsight that your man felt like that, then you pick up the phone and you address that with your man,
I would.
right? Cool. And I think if y'all had a conversation amongst adults and amongst men, then Drake don't still feel like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, if we having a serious conversation, then Drake don't necessarily feel like that.
I also think Drake is the type to not answer the phone after I hit unfollow on LeBron and all these niggas.
possible.
Because I do think there's some people that really love him, i.e. LeBron and some other names. I'm sure they tried to reach out to him.
Why didn't he show up to LeBron's game the night before and do the same shit?
Might have been busy.
The Lakers game
Was the Lakers playing Toronto?
Yeah, LeBron was in Toronto the night before for that game. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I don't know that Drake was there for that game. He might
My
have been there
relationship
for the
with
Vince
DeMar
Carter shit, right?
DeRozan, who lived in Toronto for mad years, could be different than my relationship with LeBron James. This nigga lived in my city.
And it like Joe just said, it might not have had to do nothing with DeMar. It was Vince Carter night.
Wait,
Retired. That was
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
He might
yeah,
not
I don't
show
know
up.
that was about
I'm assuming
DeMar.
he showed up
And
for that,
now
but
that
you're right.
I'm
That's
here
fair.
for
That's
this,
fair.
And you're here.
and you here. I don't fuck with you,
Bro.
And I'm giving pushback. Now I'm gonna sound like a hater, but fuck it. They know me as a hater. I'm giving pushback to that whole it's my city shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
I'm talking about we both fuck my city.
What year was DeRozan drafted?
I don't know, but he's played for Toronto for a long time.
I don't think Drake was Drake when he got there.
Nah, Drake was Drake when he got
Yeah,
there.
he was.
Even
I
if
don't
it wasn't
know
when he
that
got
to be
there.
true.
Look, even when he got there, I might not have been Drake. While he was there, I became Drake.
Nah, Drake, but he was. I mean,
Okay, but
While he was there, I became Drake, and me and you had a bond and a relationship and a friendship.
Okay, you became Drake, but I became DeMar DeRozan. I'm the franchise leader in every statistical category.
I'm not
He was drafted in
diminishing.
09.
Bro,
Matter.
I'm not
Drake
diminishing.
ain't Drake in 09.
Listen to what I'm saying. You're
in Canada,
moving the
he had
goalposts.
he had in Canada. he
DeMar
had-
DeRozan, not DeRozan
You're
in
moving the
09.
All
goalposts.
yelling.
You're moving the goalposts. Yo,
I was just on
nobody
saying,
is
I don't know
saying
if
that.
Drake was
No,
Drake when he was
might
drafted,
not have
that's it.
been, but I became
But he
Drake.
became it.
And you became DeMar,
was just
which
gonna say.
means you became my man. We out in the clubs, we doing all the shit. We fucking girls, we doing.
Yeah, but stop making it sound like
I'm not
my
saying-
social
nobody said that.
status in
Nobody
Toronto.
said that.
I didn't
You
finish
saying
it.
that.
No, I'm not talking to you. Just listen to me. Stop making it sound like my social status in this town is because you are who you are.
No, nobody's saying that.
Oh, then let me listen some more.
No, nobody's saying that. You're my man.
So then what is the point of saying it's my city if you're not implying any of that?
I think it's more how close they bond was. Like if he,
Yeah,
if he
I'm
was
saying
in
it's
LA
my
and
city
you flying
because
through twice a year, that's different than every
nobody's
single night you hear.
Yeah. Like you living in Toronto. I'm living in Toronto, bro. If you in LA, it's mad people, it's things, it's you in Toronto, fam. And this nigga is in Toronto. Y'all both them niggas in Toronto. Let's say y'all both them niggas in Toronto. Add Kyle Lowry in that mix. We the three niggas in this town. So we might have a bond that's bigger than if you just lived in LA or if you lived in Atlanta or if you lived in New York City. Right. There's a multitude of niggas that could say I'm that nigga. In Toronto, for the blacks, it might have been just them three niggas that was him. So, yo, we might have bonded on some other next level shit that me and LeBron James may not have reached.
Any of my mans that don't want to be my man no more because I did a video and we can't have a conversation about it and progress and move forward, then I'm looking at that friend.
It ain't
I
just
think
a
it
video,
is,
dog.
but
It's
the
not
ball was
just-
in
what
his
I'm
court.
And it's not just that he was in the video.
You're
it's-
minimalizing it.
He was
Dancing his ass off in it.
and his
No, he
presence.
wasn't.
He was
Not in the video. He was just
at the
standing
concert. He was, but
Sorry,
at
that's what I meant.
in the video he was present. But my point is, it's not just that he was in it. He was punctuating a point that he was making. It would be like if you were battling somebody and they say when you get to Philly you getting fucked up, and at that point I'm sitting in the video. I'm not just in the video. I'm at the video, the part where he said Philly niggas gonna fuck you up.
But I like that point. He's literally in the video when he says, glad D Rose left from over there, y'all ain't deserve him, or whatever the line is.
Right.
So D Rose, who felt the way, back to Ish's point, when he was traded, is sitting there by the trucks looking cool on some, yeah, I'm glad my niggas out of there.
No, but that whole point was in response to Drake saying to Kendrick that I get more love in your town than you do.
Yeah.
So he's responding to that part of it. So he's saying, LA niggas don't fuck with you. So then Kendrick's saying, let me show you how many LA niggas fuck with me. And that's why he's mentioning all these LA people. So to me, at that point, he's actually taking up Kendrick's cause. He's saying, yeah, LA niggas fuck with, I fuck with LA niggas, not you.
If you assume that was in response to Drake saying, I get more love in LA.
It was the next song, yeah.
That don't mean nothing to me. That entire stanza, that whole paragraph of and Not Like Us, I think he was driving home a deeper point than replying to, hey, I get more love in the city with you than you. The Serena point, all of those LA points, I think was just connecting the dots to a bigger picture.
And even if it's the bigger picture.
I don't think it was as surface as, oh, you said that?
But here's the thing.
Glad we took D-Rose from you, and we did this, and Serena's over here, and we got...
You're wrong, but I'm gonna pretend you're right on that point, right? Even if you were right on that point.
That's speculative
If
that I'm wrong. You can't prove that I'm wrong.
And that's why I'm moving past it. That's why I'm moving past it.
Or continue the conversation to be fact-based.
No. I'm going to the next point. I'm conceding your point. And I'm saying, if you say, all right, it was about a bigger picture, if the whole picture is you not like us, it means that everybody in this video is us.
D-Rose
and you
is
not,
part of us.
Right. And you not it. So now D-Rose is saying, I'm not like that nigga who I've been calling my friend for the last 10 years.
Wait, be clear. Let me clarify my position.
But then that's why I
How do you know that?
But wait, let me clarify.
How do you know that?
Now you're arguing with Corey. Please, let me clarify my position. I do believe that Drake should feel however the fuck he wants about it. I'm not arguing the other side.
Yeah.
Drake should 100% feel away, nigga. I talked you out of depression on my couch.
Yeah, you know he made that nigga soup or something.
Charcuterie. You know he ordered some shit. And
Made him the good hookah,
A
too.
grapefruit seltzer.
yeah, DeMar DeRozan was sad as hell. Here go Drake. Do you eat hoagies? Would you like a hoagie?
How about some
and hookah?
figs?
How about a hoagie and hookah? Mel, you can't. You got to mute up on our Drake topic.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna sound like a shot. They already say you be shooting.
I'm not shooting. I'm just
It don't
participating
sound-
in the
sound-
conversation.
You might wanna go
critically
back home.
thinking. I can go the fuck back home whenever I want to.
You can vote there.
You can vote there.
You can vote there.
Yo, so I'm not mad at him feeling. He should feel
Sure,
away.
sure.
It's never the conflict. It's the inability to navigate conflict. It's never the conflict. What he did with the conflict is where I'm like, and not even because I've already came to the conclusions I need to come to about him. But all that standing at the game, the ice grilling the face, the
two of them.
mumbling under the breath, like we niggas and we respectful, so we ain't gonna say it. But you a bitch. Like it ain't. I ain't even about to try to sit here and do a bunch of unpacking. Use like. He went to the game and cut his eyes.
And sucked his teeth.
Yeah, he fucking duck-lipped his way. Ooh, these are the duck lips of death. Ooh. Talk about DuckTales. Yo, don't come to my game and cut eyes at me, my nigga. I'll throw this Spalding at your fucking... So I'm not mad at him feeling away. Go ahead and feel away. But what he did with it is...